In a world recovering from the devastation of World War I, in a small, quiet town in Portugal, a supernatural event unfolded, one that would leave an indelible mark on religious history. On October 13, 1917, thousands of people gathered in Fátima, Portugal, for what would become known as the miracle of the sun. What they witnessed that day has been a subject of belief, skepticism, and debate ever since. Welcome to Old Around the World, where together, we go back in time to get historical events and bring them to life. The story begins months before, in the spring of 1917, when three young shepherd children, Lucia dos Santos and her cousins, Francisco and Jacinta Marto, claimed to have witnessed apparitions of the Virgin Mary. Living in rural Fátima, these children were not expecting a visitation from the divine. But that's exactly what happened. The Virgin Mary appeared to the children on May 13, 1917, and spoke to them with a message of peace. She told them to pray for the end of the war, for the conversion of sinners, and to encourage devotion to her Immaculate Heart. Over the next few months, the children would experience regular apparitions, each one more intense than the last. The local church and officials, however, were skeptical. The authorities did not believe the children, and the idea of apparitions was met with doubt. Yet, despite the opposition, the children continued to receive these divine messages. By October 1917, word of the children's visions had spread far beyond the town of Fátima. On the 13th of October, thousands of people gathered to witness what the children had predicted would happen, a great sign from the heavens. Despite a torrential downpour, the crowd remained hopeful and determined. The skeptical were there as well, doubting that anything unusual would take place. But they were about to witness something that would change their lives forever. And then, it happened. What was described by thousands of witnesses as the miracle of the sun began to unfold in the sky above them. Suddenly, the sun seemed to dance. It appeared to spin, to zigzag across the sky, and to change colors, yellow, red, and white. And then, the unthinkable. Many believed the sun was falling toward the earth, only to return to its usual position moments later. The sun was spinning, twisting, almost like it was coming down to us. It was terrifying, but there was something beautiful about it at the same time. Everyone started shouting, some were crying, others were praying. It was as though we were witnessing a miracle, a witness said. The strange phenomenon lasted for several minutes, leaving the crowd in stunned silence as the sun returned to its normal position in the sky. For many, this was the confirmation of the children's visions, the sign they had been waiting for. While some were in awe, others were more skeptical. Could this truly be a divine sign, or was it something else? Some believed it was a natural phenomenon, a reflection of the atmosphere, perhaps an illusion caused by the rain, dust, or even mass hysteria. From a scientific perspective, it's difficult to say. Some meteorological experts suggest that certain atmospheric conditions, like a solar halo or optical illusion, could cause such phenomena. But the sheer number of people who witnessed it, many of whom were in a state of heightened belief, makes it impossible to dismiss as just a coincidence. Despite these explanations, for the faithful, the miracle of the sun was undeniable, a message from the heavens, confirming the truth of the apparitions. Following the event, the town of Fátima became a site of pilgrimage. The children, Lucia, Francisco, and Jacinta, were hailed as visionaries. Their story spread across the globe, and the Catholic Church began to take notice. Over the years, the children's messages of peace and repentance gained increasing recognition. In 1930, the Catholic Church officially declared the apparitions worthy of belief, and Fátima became one of the most important Marian shrines in the world. For the Church, the The miracle of the sun reinforced the legitimacy of the apparitions. It served as a divine confirmation that the messages delivered by the Virgin Mary through these children were indeed genuine. Over the decades, Fátima has continued to inspire millions of pilgrims. The three children, whose lives were forever changed by their encounter with the Virgin Mary, became symbols of faith, hope, and resilience. In 2000, Francisco and Jacinta were canonized as saints by the Catholic Church, and Lucia was beatified in 2008. Today, Fátima stands as a testament to the power of faith and the lasting impact of a single event that forever changed the religious landscape of the world. Was the miracle of the sun truly a divine intervention, or was it simply a natural phenomenon misunderstood by those who witnessed it? The debate continues to this day. But for those who believe, the event was a sign, one of hope, of divine love, and of a powerful message of peace that continues to resonate. The miracle of the sun, regardless of its origins, remains an enduring symbol of faith, inspiring millions around the world to believe that sometimes, miracles can happen when we least expect them. Whether by divine hand or the result of natural forces, the miracle of the sun continues to captivate and inspire. It reminds us that sometimes the lines between the natural and the supernatural are blurred, and that, in our moments of doubt, faith can provide us with the light we seek. The miracle of the sun remains one of history's most fascinating and debated events. Was it a divine sign, a natural phenomenon, or something else entirely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this documentary insightful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more historical deep dives, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Share this with others who might find this story as captivating as you did. Join us as we continue to explore history's greatest mysteries, one story at a time. By History Lover.